No, please, I'm so happy. I'm going outside. Please don't follow me. You ain't going nowhere! I said no!
Hello, everyone. This is Orc Chef Cooker.
You don't have your shoes on. I can put my fucking shoes on.
And guess what?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to work this way, okay? Okay? You think I'm not mad?
I've been keeping quiet about something about my father, John W. Schaff Jr.
Yeah! Let John fucking kill him! I'll fucking kill John.
And apparently, he thinks the way to defuse a situation is to drag my brother by his ankles into his bedroom. Well, I'm sorry. But even though the states may differ, the law does not. Plus, I have a secret about him that I'm going to tell you right now. When he told me before I moved back to Texas. And I am not going to tolerate anyone or anything in this world, no matter what state or country you live in, violating or even touching my brother or family without my permission! For those of you who agree with my stance on my father, and hopefully you'll appreciate the secret I'm about to spill, you'll thank me for this. Actually, I have a few things to say first. I have learned that in the past, when me and Christopher were very young, he was abusive to us. That much I already know. Two, I also happen to know that he drinks quite frequently. This one has led into number one. Speaking of drink, I even learned that he ended up giving my brother blood blisters on his skin when he was very young because he wouldn't stay in bed. Number 3, he's a perfectionist, and if things don't go his way, he will take it out on everyone around him, mainly close family, because that's what he did to me and Christopher while we've been living with him. And is one of the main reasons I moved back to Texas. Four, similar to me, he has an anger problem, though his is much worse. He has even destroyed some of my property and a phone. He's also put holes in walls. More specifically, our bathroom wall. I saw that he did fix it. But that doesn't mean it didn't happen. And me saying it may not be proof, and even though I don't have proof, trust me, I was there when he made it. Almost got him angry enough to make a second hole. Five, he's extremely cheap. For those of you who don't know this, he was my payee, which is someone who manages Social Security income for someone who doesn't have a payee or know how to manage the money himself or is underage, and you need to be 21 to do it. He barely let me spend any of my money. Yes, he let me spend some every month, but he didn't let me spend it all. In fact, he still has most of my money in his bank account. He only let me spend some of my money.
I have no idea because I just saw the post from my son on Facebook just now. One was 17 hours ago and the other one was 4 hours ago. So it could be anywhere between those times. No, I'm not asking you to go arrest him. I'm asking you why he wasn't arrested.
Now, on the assault front of this little rant, I learned that, of course, as I said,
John,
they got
your
in an
glasses.
argument.
shot. SCA.
They got in an argument stating that Christopher said some things, Dad said some things. My dad tried to defuse it by dragging Christopher into his bedroom by his ankle.
No, I didn't speak to the sheriff.
For those of you who comment anything in the comments, please give me your utmost support.
Years. Because the way I grew up with people beating me. Yeah,
because I'm going to make sure that my story is heard. So please, if you can listen. Okay, enough beating around the bush. Here's the secret. And this will count as number 6. My dad is an atheist.
I know the sheriff here. Teresa,
I know.
I can have the sheriff go down to that sheriff down there and talk some sense in that sheriff's head.
Ray, I don't think they can do that. At least I don't know if they can.
Yeah, they're saying that the cops are saying that they can't do nothing to your dad for what he did to Christopher. They can't do a goddamn thing. Cops better be glad I'm not down there in New Mexico. I'll take them cops from limb to limb. They better do something. Put John in the jailhouse.
I'm sure they will.
And don't let him out.
Anyway,
Give him one of
as
the bread
I
and
was
water
saying-
to eat.
as I was saying, he's an atheist, meaning he doesn't believe in God. And the thing is, he actually works with a pastor at the local church in town.
My husband happens to be.
Yeah, Johnny, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight, mad as I am. And I'm gonna have to stay up until I calm down.
Hmm.
I don't know when that'll be.
In fact, he told me this before, well, a few days before I was going to leave.
I didn't know the snuff factory. That's how mad I am. Remember that. That's my son's about marriage. When I married his mom, I married both of them.
Like I said, there was 2 posts on Facebook. One was 17 hours old and the other one was 4 hours. He's in the hospital right now. I can't talk to him.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, my brother was put in a hospital because of him.
My ex-husband will be picking him up after he gets off of work.
Now I don't know if it's medical or psychiatric, but one thing's for sure, he's hospitalized thanks to this little incident of his. So, if you don't want to give me your support, didn't want to give me your support before,
He wasn't there because he was in the hospital, and he said that the sheriff said that he did nothing wrong and took Christopher to the hospital.
So, better turn the light up,
please, I pray that you will give me support and hopefully help me against my father, if at all possible. Thank you, and this is Orc Chef Cooker, signing out. And Chris, if you watch this, I hope you're at least alive. Or awake.